Well, our focus on verdict tonight, women in the house. Does this actually reflect real empowerment? SMS us India space yes or India space no to 56388. 6388 if you're in the UAE or 63880 if you're in the UK. You can also log on to ndtv.com and join tonight's debate live. Well, before we start my debate, let's take a look at the family tree of our politicians. We've been talking a lot about the sons and dynasty, but when we actually look at women politicians, and that's such a huge issue now when we have a record number, let's just look at the family tree, which involves so many of our women politicians. Jawaharlal Nehru, India's first Prime Minister, his daughter Indira Gandhi, often considered one of India's most successful Prime Ministers. Well, Sonia Gandhi, currently, of course, senior stateswoman of the United Progressive Alliance, widow of Rajiv Gandhi. Let's look at some of the other women politicians who've dominated public life. Rabri Devi seemed to find her voice in campaigning against Nitish Kumar, again former Chief Minister of Bihar and wife of Union Minister Lalu Yadav. Meera Kumar, India's first woman speaker, also the daughter of former Union Minister Babu Jagjeevan Ram. Maneka Gandhi, again five-time MP from Pilibhit and now Aula, the widow of Sanjay Gandhi. Kumari Shailja, often touted as the Dalit face in the Union Cabinet, again daughter of the former Union Minister Chaudhry Dalbir Singh. Supriya Sule, again daughter of Union Minister Sharad Pawar. In fact, there was some wrangling over which one would occupy a space in the Council of Ministers. And Agatha Sangma, India's youngest minister, also the daughter of former Lok Sabha Speaker P.S. Sangma and NCP leader. Shruti Chaudhary, another young MP, a granddaughter of former Haryana Chief Minister Bansi Lal. And Harsimrit Kaur, she's again had a tough election in Bhatinda. She's the wife of Punjab Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Singh Badal. This is her maiden entry into politics. Deepa Das Munshi, another new entrant into politics, Congress MP, the wife of former Union Minister Priya Ranjan Das Munshi, who is currently critically ill. And looking at, of course, some of the other famous women politicians, Jayalalitha, the protege is the polite word of former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MGR. Mayawati, again somebody who's made a name in politics, but started off again the protege of BSP founder Kanshi Ram. So in so many ways, Indian politics has actually reversed that old saying of behind every successful man there's a woman. Here behind every successful woman there's a man. Let's just look, however, at some of those who made it on their own without any family connections. Well, Mamta Banerjee, Trinamool Congress MP, and of course being touted her aim as West Bengal, she's one of the people who've made it on her own. The other ones, actress Shatabdi Roy, Trinamool Congress MP, Meenakshi Natarajan, Congress MP from Mandsaur. Again, somebody doesn't come from a political family. Bijoy Chakravarti, BJP MP, Krishna Tirath. These are just some of the names of women who have made it big without any family connections. Well, let's just move to our debate. Madhu Kishwar, you've seen me run through those names, that litany of the family tree of it was. When we celebrate the fact that we have a record number of women in the House, do you think this is actual empowerment? However it's happened, at least we do have some kind of gender correction in our parliament.
It's a happy sign that more women are making to parliament, and even if they are daughters and wives, it's better than having only sons and sons-in-law or brothers. In that sense, if we have to have dynasty politics, I would still prefer to see more women in it. I think that certainly makes a difference. But having said that, I don't think from 8% to 10% represents a giant leap forward. Or for that matter, that the constituencies which these women represent, or the constituency, let's say, which even Sonia Gandhi represents great empowerment for women. Or can we, for example, say that there will be no domestic violence in Sonia Gandhi's constituency, or that all daughters get inheritance rights and sex ratios start getting more balanced in constituencies represented by women? It doesn't happen like that.
Of course, but